morning, everybody. Ooh. Our sage and our sandalwood here. Good stuff to clear the morning air. And we'll get right into the read this morning, shall we? See what it is Spirit has for us. What is it that we need to know this morning, Spirit? What is it that the collective needs to know? Difficult decisions, Two of Swords in the upright for this magician who is arrogant and depressed. Challenged by a King of Swords. Oops, in the upright. Challenged by a disciplined and truthful authority figure. In the subconscious, we've got Temperance. Earth Angel, bringing balance and harmony. Recent past. Knight of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to come in and make a romantic offer, trying to get out of this Five of Pentacles. They're insecure and in fear. They wanted to make a they wanted to use romance to get out of this Five of Pentacles situation. So they were wanting to make a romantic offer to somebody, or maybe they did, with the intentions and expectations of, they wanted to gain a contract with this courageous and confident Queen of Wands, a Knight of Cups, who's in a Five of Pentacles, wanted a contract with this determined woman because he's got himself into a pile of shit here. He needs her to bail him out. And in the near future, judgment is being called. These people are exhausted. Their confidence is destroyed. They've failed. The Emperor is here. The Most High, seeing that these ones are using love as an escape route for their karma. The lens that they're looking through is the Page of Swords. Yeah, so there's new contracts. New young contracts with a whole bunch of new ideas, a whole bunch of new energy. Yeah, people are spying on these new contracts. They want to take part in them. This Knight of Cups, this is what he earned for himself. And he's like, oh no, that's not good enough for me. I got to go get with this person and have some of what she's got. He couldn't, the only thing he was able to generate is a big pile of shit, of insecurity. And now he wants to go leech on somebody who has proven herself capable. He's proven himself incapable. In the environment, Two of Pentacles. Somebody wanting to balance. They're at a crossroads. They're like, shit, I got all this stuff, man. How am I supposed to balance this? I need her to balance this. Okay, so so there's a there's a Three of Pentacles here. Somebody working against this Empress here to and they're going to have to, or maybe there's teamwork on behalf of the Empress, or whoever's working against the Empress is going to have to move on. Whatever they're doing isn't going to work. Or they're working against the Empress to cause this for her. That's their hope. And the outcome? We've got the Hermit reversed. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal. Somebody's losing their way. Somebody's lost their way. Big time. Apathetic, disconnected. Yeah. So this magician's he's making difficult decisions, trying to manifest this sun, but it's in the reverse. He's an arrogant, careless individual who's targeting somebody who's shining. This magician is a sun reversed, and he's targeting this person who is shining. He's like, I don't have any shine, but that person does, and I'm going to go get some of that. And he's challenged because there's a King of Swords here, head over heart. And he's like, oh, yeah? What you going to do with my shining one again? He's challenged because this King of Swords isn't just some wise guy. He's disciplined. He's truthful and honest. And he's very clear about what's been happening here. Temperance is here. Balance and harmony. And that's what these vain people are targeting. They're vain. They're totally out of balance. This magician, he's an arrogant, upside down sun. He's depressed. He's got a negative mindset. He's pessimistic. He needs to offload his so he wants to appear as though he's a shiny one. But he's really just vain. He's like, I need to look like I'm shiny. So he's targeting a shiny one to attack their balance and their inner harmony so that he can wear it. That's what he's doing. He wants to switch places. He's in a place of lack. He's got a Five of Pentacles. He's got no faith, no self-esteem, no value. He's insecure, and he's wanting to come in and ping the shiny one. Hey, yeah, look at this. He's using the Ouija board. And he's finding people who survived the grave. They survived the grave, and now they're coming into some things, and he wants it. He's like, oh shit, I couldn't kill you, and now you earned something, and now I need to go get that because I didn't earn that for myself, and I wasn't, and now I need to steal it from you. I wasn't able to take you out. Judgment is being called. The Emperor is here. These ones are they're worn out. They're out of time, and they are not perfect. They did not do things perfectly. They're not seen as perfect. Judgment is being called. Um, we've got a Page of Swords here. So there's new contracts, new negotiations and contracts being made. And this is really important. This is a really important time. There's so many out there still hiding, still hidden, completely unaware that that they're in an illusion and that they're not shining and that their essence is being worn by somebody else who's faking it. They're faking love, but we got love here in the environment. Somebody's weighing their options. They're balancing their decisions with the Two of Pentacles. Negotiations around love. So there's divine unions being organized right now, and these losers who gained themselves a Five of Pentacles, they want to come in and latch onto this. They're using the divination tools to find out who these people are, and then they're going in and they're making love offers, using love as a escape route for karma. They're wanting to target, this whole team is wanting to target this Empress and leave her in a Five of Cups. They're targeting a fucking Empress. The attention has been brought to this. And somebody's going to be lonely. They lost their way. This witch. Who has addictions. This witch who has addictions, who gained themselves a Five of Pentacles by being such a shit, thought that they deserved the reward from the Shining Ones, who took care of themselves, who brought themselves into balance, into harmony. And it's like they see them, oh, you're balanced and you're in harmony. Well, I want to wear that. And it's like, no, you can't just wear it. You have to be it. But they act. They're very good actors and actresses, and they pretend very well. And you see from the freaking TV how people idolize that skill of mimicry. They think it's fantastic that these people can pretend to be others so easily. And they have no idea that it's happening in the real. It's not just a freaking movie, man. You probably have at least one out there doing their very best to be you. On this realm and in the dream state. They could be doing things in the dream state as you, building some sort of weird reputation for you in the dream state. Yeah, so this magician, he's facing poverty. He's an upside down sun. He's arrogant and depressed. Very sad. And he's trying to pull in this shining one. He's trying to manifest this shining one. He's challenged because this King of Swords knows that he's a wise guy. And this King of Swords is not a wise guy. And he's like totally aware of what he's doing with these shining ones. He's targeting the shining one. And he wants to swap destinies with this shining one. This wise guy. He's challenged because the community is no longer working with him. No longer supporting him in this endeavor. They've left the wise guy behind. They're vain. They're very vain. And they want this temperance energy that's generated by the shining one. They want the temperance energy that this shining one manifests within themselves and then exudes into the world. They want it for themselves, but they don't know how to generate it for themselves. They're not going to get the great fortune. These vain people won't get the great fortune. They are in a Five of Pentacles. They're in a Five of Pentacles, and this Knight of Cups is, he wants to target this privileged lady to make a change, but she's not having it. She's like, nah. She's not having it. She's not interested. He can't target this privileged lady to make a change. He's stuck in his Five of Pentacles. He's using the Ouija board and other divination tools, maybe graveyard magic, searching out those people who survived their attempts to take them out so that they could have their things. He found one. She's a Queen of Wands. She's very determined and courageous, and she is of high honor. He's targeting her because he wants to swap his upside down sun with her upside right sun. He wants to flip this privileged lady and make a change. Something about somebody's not a main female. This magician could be a female wanting to switch places with this privileged lady. This is one of those third-party circumstances. So this magician has found a shining one, and his non-main female wants to swap places, wants to be the privileged lady, right? So they want to snag the energy of the shining one and then swap it out for this upside down sun that belongs to this person. This person is not perfect, and they are out of time. They are not the main female. They're not the privileged lady. The Emperor is here, and they're worn out. They've been working, they've been giving all of themselves, every ounce of vitality that they have, and it isn't much, because they don't know how to generate vitality for themselves. They steal it. They're out of energy. This person who wants to be seen as important, they're not a wealthy man, but they want to be seen as somebody important, so they want to steal the role of somebody else. They see that there's negotiations and contracts being made, important negotiations and contracts being made, but they're not a wealthy man, either internally, spiritually, or materialistically. They could have lost their wealth. The great fortune is in the reverse here. They're not getting it. So there's Two of Pentacles. So there's decisions being made right now in regards to love. And there's a thief here wanting to get in on it. It's not wise to get into a relationship right now. The thieves are here. The Emperor is here though too, fully aware of it. The thieves are here in the environment. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see the thief is here. There's teamwork coming against this Empress, or working on behalf of this Empress. But they want to bring her into a Five of Cups. There's a tension brought to this. These people are in despair. It could be there's a teamwork, a collaboration on behalf of the Empress. There's been attention brought to the fact that those who are in a Five of Cups, those who are in despair, they're hoping to latch on to this Empress. There's attention brought to this Empress, and there's attention brought on these ones who are trying to latch on to her. Like this whole team of people could be witnessing this. Like there's a tension here. It's like, yeah, look at these people. They're in despair. They're all trying to latch onto our Empress here. And then you've got loneliness and withdrawal, resignation by this witch. They have to withdraw from this marriage. This witch has to withdraw from that marriage, from these courtships. They have to withdraw from these love relationships. False person. False person who wanted unexpected income is under adjudication. They're under adjudication. What they were expecting to happen for all the work, all the toil and labor that they did, isn't going to happen. They're getting imprisonment. They're not getting that gift. The gift in this house, it's in the courthouse right now. Who gets it, right? It's all in the courthouse. They were fighting for it, but it's in the spiritual court. The pathway is open on the distant horizons. This mature woman and this man can't get you out of their thoughts because they're in bad health and they're facing a coffin. They're concerned over this new beginning or this child that you may have. It's going to bring sudden wealth. They did a whole bunch of work in a family room against this main male who's an official person. And there's a message for this mature man right now. And he's like, yeah, you're going on a journey. And there's a message of concern for his female partner now, too. They're out of here. They're out of here. They have to leave. They have to move at a distance. They have lost their way. Ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or in business. Yeah, this magician sees that this shining one, and there's a marriage that's going to take place. He's in an upside down sun. He's in a state of poverty. He wants to steal this position. He wants to steal this union from this female or this male. Take it as you wish, gender wise, but there's a woman on the card. And so, yeah, so there's a marriage with the shining one taking place, and this magician is targeting them. He's challenged by this King of Swords. He's challenged because this community doesn't want to work with him anymore. They don't see him as a wise guy. They don't see him as a source of intelligence. They don't. Obviously, whatever he was trying to do didn't work, and they don't want to work with him anymore. Family sorrow. They could have lost some family members. So temperance is here. Those who are vain are not getting the great fortune. An exciting event. Gong. I guess that means there's an announcement that's going to be made. So this Knight of Cups is in a Five of Pentacles. He wants to effect a change by flipping this privileged lady. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex, and it came out in reverse. Yeah, they're not friends. There's no deep friendship. He wants to flip her. He hates this person. She's high honor. She's a Queen of Wands. She's determined and joyous. She's got confidence and she's focused. He really doesn't like her. He fought against her. He wanted her position, but he wound up with the Five of Pentacles. He wasn't able to flip this privileged lady. He used the Ouija board. He used graveyard magic, and you survived it. And you're coming in. You're going to get your things. Parting of the ways, either in romance or business. The broken ring. Yeah, this person that's been doing all this divination and graveyard stuff on you that you survived, they were trying to take your things. There's a broken ring. It could be that these people had a contract with you in the previous, but they chose to annihilate you and steal all your stuff, but you survived. And it could be that the Most High Emperor here is allowing you to cancel that contract, and you're going to come into a state of happiness. You don't have to deal with these jackwagons anymore. Coming after you. They're not perfect. They ran out of time. Whoever they're working with is not the main female. They're all under judgment. And they're worn out. This emperor is here calling judgment. Vase came out upside down. They aren't a secret admirer. They hate you. They just want what you have. They don't want to be you. They just want what you earn by being you. Trouble, accusations, frying pan. Yeah, the accusations and the trouble that they were bringing against these unions, it's not working. The emperor is here. He sees right through it. There's new negotiations and contracts being made, important negotiations and contracts. Somebody isn't a wealthy man anymore. This announcement, there's going to be an announcement made. This announcement could come very soon. It's been coming out for a while that there's going to be an announcement, and everything is getting a lot quieter. So there are decisions being made regarding love, and there's a thief here in this space, spying on these love unions, these successful love unions. Waiting for news, package, or letter. This thief could be waiting for the news. Period of prosperity and abundance. And unsuccessful plans, but it came out in the reverse. So the plans for these unions will be successful. There's a thief here waiting for this news, for the announcement. They're in despair. Attention has been brought to the fact that they were coming after this empress. They were targeting this empress. Trying to flip this empress who's coming into a marriage. They wanted to flip her. They didn't want her to be seen. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will, but it's upside down. They can't force her to do anything against their will. They can't do it. This witch has to resign. From trying to interfere in this marriage. They're going to be lonely. They're going to be made lonely. They're going to be separated. A witch tried to fool the emperor into believing that they were the empress. A witch tried to fool the emperor into believing that his empress was them. The emperor didn't fall for it. A period of frustration, lessons to be learned. These ones in the previous cycle, they put this empress, according to my perception, into a life of hell. They funneled this empress into a very small, she's a very large entity spiritually. And they funneled her down into all this mass. They squeezed it into this little dribble and probably placed her into a narcissistic home with abusive family members, abusive love partners, probably had trouble in that regard, as well as providing a foundation. It could be that your father had been missing and you had to become your own support. It could have been a very big challenge. They did everything they could to squash you, to flip you, to turn you into this angry alcoholic bitch who just wanted to kill the world. And you decided to be happy. And it fucked everything up. So now they're going to be suffering a period of frustration with their own lessons to be learned. Depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you. Yeah, so they're going to be squeezed down into these small lives, and they're going to be living this life where people are going to be against them. It's a vulture. They have to pay their karmic debt, right? What they brought to the empress has to be returned to them. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to leave that there. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody.